The following stream has been approved for all puzzle audiences by the puzzle general community.
Hello, puzzle people! Welcome to the Mystery Puzzle Challenge. I am Do Not Put Me on Pizza, and I am joined by...
Alpha 5.
And aarondobbe.
And yes, you may have noticed that Aaron was actually racing this game, and this is from tape. Don't worry about it.
I promise I'm not cheating. It's okay.
Aaron, talk about how you used all of this advanced knowledge to cast yourself a victory.
Yeah, I went forward in time to today and was on the commentary, so I knew the whole game, and then I was able to win.
Excellent.
Relevant
Exactly
joke.
what happened.
Relevant joke there. Today's game is Clockwiser, a
Clockwiser.
game I happen to know quite a lot about.
So,
I'm the one who submitted this.
as a time-traveling magician, Aaron, what do you do in this game?
You definitely do a lot of time manipulation. It's definitely a strong mechanic of this game. And by that I mean no, there's no time manipulation at all.
Actually, there is. If you did you notice on the paste bin of this game the mention of a bug involving pausing?
I did know that, but it also told us not to mess with it, so I didn't.
Yeah, basically, if you unpause and then buffer a pause while it's unpausing, the level timer resets. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
That could be very useful.
Yeah, So yeah, this game is Clockwiser. It is a game about trying to manipulate the elements of the level to match a pattern you're given. There are 110 levels in this game. I only made you do the first 25.
And it'll make that.
Yeah, but if you see some of the later levels, you will definitely appreciate it. Anyway, ready to start?
I don't know. It's running from tape, so. Well, it appears to be starting. Aaron with the
Here we go.
know-how, and I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so on the left-hand side is your board, and on the right-hand side is what you're trying to get to.
Okay. And then you rotate things clockwise. I get it.
Yes. And anti-clockwise. So,
yeah, you're allowed to do either.
Counterclockwise for people from real countries.
Wow.
Hey!
Rude.
Well, Windeu already found the pause button.
So yeah, like, this seems like the kind of puzzle game that you've probably seen a million times before for now, but it gets very different. There's a sort of a neat twist in the mechanic coming up.
Yeah, so these first few levels are quite easily, and so yeah, you have to draw a loop round stuff, but the rain metal stuff is...
The one that Aaron has just entered.
Yes, yeah. So this is where it gets different. As you see in the level title, this is where they introduce gravity. And all of a sudden, it's not the simple like grid puzzle anymore. Now you've got to actually worry about how the blocks affect each other.
Yeah.
Oh, this is neat. I like this. Everything was
No-
terrible up until just this moment. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
Alright, so the level that Aaron has entered, that one looks a little bit, we use the word tedious.
yeah. That move that's just been selected isn't going to work because
It looks
the
like-
steel does not move at all.
Yeah, it looks like every single time something drops out of the square, it like resets the square, and that's just kind of obnoxious.
No, it doesn't. It just doesn't draw the square back until everything on the board is finished moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I should note, and this was a bit of a pain point for me, that just because the square isn't being drawn doesn't mean that the game will not accept your input.
Okay.
It will actually buffer any inputs you
Yes.
you input while things are moving. And as far as I know, there's no limit to this, so you can just mash
I
the
believe it
clockwise
is the-
key.
I believe it's the DOS keyboard buffer limit, which is 16 key presses.
Alrighty, that makes sense.
So yeah,
Yeah,
this is the DOS version, which actually lets you rotate using the 1 and 2 keys in the keyboard, which is
Yeah.
probably just as well because one of your rotate buttons has disappeared.
yeah.
It's just a visual
Um,
glitch, don't worry.
It's disappeared for now. It does other things later. You'll see.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
But yeah,
So-
so this is like so weird because you can. Like, this happens a lot for me in this game that I pressed the button one too many times and rotated
Yeah.
one too many times. Like you can see there, I didn't mean to try and rotate that clockwise.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
This level looks interesting.
There's a very cute solution to this,
Yeah,
but I might be seeing it.
okay, so the bricks
you're
don't
not
have
seeing.
gravity.
Yeah, the bricks float. So yeah, like I was saying, be glad I actually gave you the DOS version. The Amiga version doesn't actually have keyboard inputs to rotate at all.
So you
Yeah.
can't...
And that was the version I grew up with.
Yikes.
So you can't even just... You're just stuck with the commands it gives you.
Yeah, but using the mouse to do all the rotations, yeah. It's a
Okay.
lot slower.
I like the level that he's on. He's got to get that brick underneath everything and then...
And turn them
put it right up
around.
there.
Yep.
Have you realised you got to turn them around yet? I don't know.
Yeah, I realized it, but I was just trying to work out how to do that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, other people, Kariohki is still stuck on the first level.
And
And is about to run
TM
out of
is
time.
a stage behind aarondobbe.
Yeah, and Windeu is on level 6.
Okay, and then just make a really
It's a
big
snake
one.
is
Yep.
a puzzle game. I don't know, not really.
I wonder how that would have. Oh, okay. So the black ones blow up the other blocks when they fall on it. I'm guessing. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
they-
Yeah, those are bombs.
They're bombs. Yep.
Oh, but I think if you do that, okay, no, it's fine. It's only one tile, so you're.
Yeah.
Still make it. Ah, and then this one teaches you. Yes, they do blow up in crosses.
Yes.
Yes. So you got to be efficient about your usage of the bombs.
I like it.
And this teaches you about chain reactions.
Ah.
There are exactly 2 things you can do here, only one of them works.
Oh, that's
That
so
one-
fast. It just knows,
Yes.
so it just does it real fast.
Yeah.
That's so
thank
long.
Yeah, oh
God.
yes.
Okay, so we got these blocks that look like cheese. I'm assuming they
This
like
is
disintegrate.
sandstone.
Yep.
And
they,
yes, it can blow up.
yep, they act
but-
like steel, except that you can blow them up. That's the idea.
Yeah, this... So the game actually has a fairly good in-game demo for explaining the game, but it's not actually on the attract mode,
Right.
so the players don't get to see this. So yes, these are diamonds. These are like bombs, only worse.
Everything about this is worse. What the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, the diamond, when they drop, they convert every tile adjacent to them to diamonds, no matter what they are.
So obnoxious.
Yeah, like
Yes.
It takes forever.
you can see me like rotating this square over and over because I buffered too many inputs.
It's just like,
Yeah.
alright, so we have a game, and what we're gonna do with it is we're just gonna, make this level take forever with a really simple solution.
Yeah.
It's not forever. You only get 2.5
Yeah, I decided here that I was just
Yeah,
going to think about how to do this fast and just hold down the rotate button until I beat the level.
That's actually
Yeah.
a pretty good time.
Yeah, that's
48
solid.
seconds is pretty good.
Okay, so this one, I guess you just drop the diamond, then you bomb, and then bomb again, because you can't risk dropping a diamond.
Yeah, except you gotta. If you
Yep.
put the diamonds like that, you just drop the
He
super.
gets it, like, right as we're saying it. These are pretty nice puzzles, I like them.
Yeah, the first 15 to 20 or so are fairly easy. This is where it starts to get hard.
Is this an elevator block?
Yes.
Kinda, yes.
So the elevator block will disable gravity for everything in the column above it.
Not everything. Certain things can interrupt it. I was not clear about this in the paste bin deliberately, so.
Okay, so how long did it take you to figure out whatever the heck this is?
Oh, I read the paste bin, so.
Oh, okay, it was in the paste bin, okay.
I explained briefly what every single thing did. I did not explain the full details of how they worked.
Right.
Alright, you just gotta kind of...
Yep.
Rotate the
Alright,
right way.
yeah, I was like, I can
That
think
was
of a way
me
to do it,
pressing
but,
the
like,
wrong
you have
button.
you have your own way of getting it up there.
Yeah, I found a lot of the trouble I had with this game was caused by me pressing the wrong buttons.
Yeah, I feel like you had, like, a different solution for that, like, last part right there, and then you just said, screw it, I'm just gonna put
Meanwhile,
it there, instead of trying to set it up.
I have rotated full.
Oh, no.
I really don't like how much this game buffers your inputs.
Hooray for DOS games, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile, TM has discovered the diamond factory and
Kariohki's on the 5th stage, okay.
Windeu is trying to get the elevator up to the right floor.
Alright. Oh, you... So
I've done
close.
it backwards.
Okay, there you go. And then you just gotta get the elevator over there.
Yep.
Yep. This level is pretty evil
Okay.
for a first-time solver.
Yeah. Also,
Oh,
notice
okay, see-
that my
The elevator down there so the diamond doesn't explode.
right.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Notice what happened to my counterclockwise button.
Oh, yeah.
Now it is the restart button.
So, this level is quite difficult. When my partner tried this game, it took her 10... This level took her 10 minutes.
Because I'm guessing what you pull the diamond down, you move it to the.
Well, except you
Right.
can't actually move
Yeah.
it down through that one tile gap.
See, I
because-
can't do that because right there's a steel block in
Oh,
there.
and then you
That's-
realise...
Okay, so you gotta hop it up there and whatnot. Alright, that's
pressed
still
the button
good.
too
You're
many
using the
times.
green to put the triangle on top and then rotate it back. That's the way I'm seeing to do it. I
Meanwhile,
could be wrong.
TM just made too many diamonds in level 15. Kariohki is starting to get somewhere. I think they've finally worked out how this game works, and Windeu has just discovered the diamond fact.
All right.
Yes.
Oh.
Look at that. That's what happens. And this is me trying to press the the restart button, but I was pressing the wrong one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this game.
Look at all these buffers.
You didn't see it, but when we were setting this up, I got some kind of weird visual glitch where every sprite in the
Everything in
game
the
turned
menu turned
green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I discovered that while writing the paste bin.
Oh, that's amazing.
Alright. Am I gonna do it? Nope. I'm
Nope.
going to press the button one too many times and do the exact same mistake
Oh my
again.
god.
So, to explain what's the actual thing that's happening here, the diamond and the bomb will only detonate if, when they fall, the thing below them is not air.
Yes.
So what you have to do is move the diamond down the last step yourself.
Yeah, okay, so he's just double tapping it, because I'm like, is it hitting it and that's what's happening? I'm confused, but okay.
To answer your question in chat, yes, these were pre-recorded races.
Yeah.
That's why I am playing and on commentary, and it's okay.
Hooray.
My hint for the level 17 that Aaron just did is, how do you safely drop an egg 4 feet? Drop it from 5 feet.
Alright, so we have this...
Alright.
This weird thing in there, does it... I don't know what that one block does.
It's a teleporter. Speedy thing
Yep.
go in, speedy thing come out.
Doesn't it look exactly like a teleporter? Isn't it that easy
Yeah,
to
it
see?
totally doesn't look like a color changey block thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't give visual indications of what the things were, but this is the last thing mentioned in the pastebin. Also, you have to be careful with this teleporter, because if things can't come out the other side, they disappear.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, but you can still... Okay, so this becomes a little bit simpler. Oh.
Yeah, it becomes a little bit simpler with
So
spot
troll.
But yeah, I realized the easy way to do this.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Windeu and TM are both on level 16, and they're both trying to work out how to get the anti-grav block to work. Kariohki is
Looks like Windew's got
not lifting the elevator up the wrong column, and also upside down.
Yep.
They'll probably get this soon.
it. Yep,
And yeah, it does look like the old Windows logo. I don't actually know if the
If you
colours
point
are in.
really hard, you're right.
Yeah. So the other thing, if there's only one teleporter, it just deletes things.
Nice. Yeah.
That's good.
That's
So,
something
yeah,
else I left.
Use that to get rid of it, and then... What? Just blow,
Yeah.
blow it up with a bomb.
Exactly. Yep. I noticed just in time that
Yeah,
there was
I
no
would've probably
teleporter
just-
left
Yeah.
on the right side.
I probably would have just... Because what? When the bombs drop, they all explode anyway, so I probably would have just blown them up anyway.
Yeah.
And... Okay, this is... awful looking.
Yeah, you've got to work out what to...
Yeah, so he's gotta do that to clear that one, and then he has to
Yeah,
do pretty much the exact same thing in the middle, and then just drop the last bomb down.
yeah. The key to that level is making sure you don't use the bomb to make the hole in the middle.
That's cheeky, I like it. And, oh,
Yeah.
this one... I have a feeling this one looks a lot harder than it actually is, because
Yes.
in reality, it's basically just... those holes don't exist, and then that's the whole puzzle.
Except there are certain parts where gravity does exist, and it makes getting the blocks out a little trickier.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
true.
there's-
Yeah,
it's just-
this one definitely does look scarier than I think it leads up to be.
yeah.
And with slightly smaller squares, I feel like it'd be going a little bit smoother, but at the same time...
Yeah. Meanwhile, Windew's trying to work out how to make the checkerboard pattern in the corner. This is not entirely obvious how you do it until you've worked out the trick. My
Yeah, it
partner
looks
made
like
the
you got it now.
my partner made the comparison to those sliding puzzles where you have to get the numbers from 1 to 15 the correct. Yeah, 17 and 21 were the levels you struggled on. Yeah, it's sort of like those sliding puzzles where you have to shuffle the numbers around to get them in the right order. And yes, 7 bumps away. That is accurate.
Yeah, this level is interesting.
This is
By
mostly
interesting, I mean it was annoying.
mostly an
You
exercise
can't
in
drop
being
any of
careful.
those diamonds.
You can drop a few, but you ideally don't want to.
Yeah, I didn't realize... I don't know, I just think I probably didn't read the title close enough and didn't realize exactly how much leeway you had here.
I mean, it still doesn't, like, even if you read the title, I still don't feel like you feel that you have any leeway.
Until you
just,
played the level a few times, yes.
Yeah, because it's just, you have to get rid of all these diamonds, and if you accidentally buffer something wrong, it just sucks, it's terrible.
Yeah.
So,
Meanwhile, focusing the other races, TM has not figured out that you have to lift the gravitizer to descend. The clue is in the title on this one. Windeu just needs to get the final position. Kariohki has now found the diamond factory.
she's
Yeah,
catching
Carrie's definitely
up.
catching up.
Yeah.
She's sort of...
Oh
she's
man,
got the
there's-
idea now.
she's the one with audio, and we just hear the great sound effect that the diamond factory produces. That's great. This is so good. I'm so
Yeah.
happy that anybody had to sit through this stage at all.
Well, this idea gets revisited exactly once later on.
Oh my god. Yeah,
It looks like
did in
6
fact have
bombs to waste.
7 bombs to waste. You could have
No,
just...
6. That's pretty good first time.
I mean, yeah, I could have done it in 7, but
Yeah, you could have done it. You could have done it with 7 bombs left, but
I
you know,
realized how much leeway I had, so then I just cleared the
Windeu
level.
trying to work out how to get the teleporter to work. I do
Okay.
actually say speedy thing go in, sort of a slight hint you have to drop it in. And there goes 2 blocks being deleted. And does he notice? Looked like it.
couldn't you?
You'll
Okay,
probably notice right now.
the twin challenges, wouldn't that have just been simple enough to... Oh, wait, I see the diamond over there. Never mind. I missed the
you
diamond.
you need to lift the bomb over there to
And you do need
blow up
to
the
do that.
diamond.
Yeah, I totally missed the diamond existing.
So this is one of the levels that teaches you that some levels may have more than one thing to do. This is foreshadowing for a particular level later on. I think Sophie knows which level I mean. Which level I mean.
Yeah, the trick here with level 23 was to get all the red blocks together in a straight
Yeah.
line.
Let me see.
There you go. And
24. Does look suspicious.
Hmm.
Ooh dear. Karaoke is making diamonds again.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do.
Sounds like in frustration. TM might be about to find how to get the diamond down. Windeu is
and as you're realizing, you gotta get all the bombs over to the one side.
so much to focus on. Karaoke stuck on the abyss. TM is stuck on getting the diamond down there safely. Yeah. Looks like I missed it, but I think you just made the classic mistake of not realizing you actually have to use the diamonds to prop up the hole.
Exactly, yeah. There's one block that you need to...
Have diamonds
you-
to support a bomb to land on.
Exactly.
It's a little bit of a Kaizo trap,
Right there.
which is something that doesn't really exist in puzzle games.
Hooray!
Also,
And-
look what happened to my, my
The,
counterclockwise
Yes.
button. Now it's a clockwise button.
the legend of the bombs.
Yeah.
It's
This
the
is
final level in the goal.
So I'm assuming you just elevator some bombs places and then.
You
Drop
use the
those.
word just as if that's simple.
No, I mean, I have a feeling the inputs are not simple.
The way to do it is you use the brick that's on that side to prop it up.
Yeah,
Can get the diamonds across, or you can go around the top.
got a nice little elevator,
Yeah.
and then you just build yourself a well to.
Yeah. Carrie has finally managed to get past the abyss, and now is going to learn about the gravitizer. Windeu is trying to work out if this level really is as easy as it looks.
Sucks.
I pressed the wrong button. That's been the theme of my entire playthrough of this game.
Yeah.
I pressed the wrong button.
If it makes you feel any better, I still make that mistake.
Yeah, directions are hard. Yeah, I agree. This Aaron guy is pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's probably pretty good looking based on how he's playing this game.
I disagree.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
So, don't know if any anyone noticed this when playing, but if you hover over one of the rotate buttons, the blue and yellow stripes on the loop actually rotate in the way the blocks will rotate.
I noticed that.
I did not notice that. That's
Remember if
a
I put
neat
this in
visual
the basement or
aid.
not?
Yeah, I saw that, like, as he's playing through, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a nice visual aid right there. That's pretty cool.
Would have been great if I was using the buttons, but
Yeah,
they're super
And
slow.
that is not done.
Yeah, those are some
GG.
good passwords.
Yeah. Windeu has not realised the big switch is as simple as it is. Yeah, it's interesting. Everyone else is stuck on puzzles involving these anti-grav.
That's interesting, but probably not surprising. That's
Yeah.
certainly the weirdest mechanic in the game.
Yes. So what did you think of this game?
I really enjoyed it mechanically. The buffered inputs were a major point of frustration for me. I would really like to have played a version of the game where that didn't happen. The timer
Yeah,
seems
play
unnecessary.
the Amiga version. Is all I can say to that. But that means setting up an Amiga emulator, which, which is not exactly trivial, which is why I gave people the DOS version.
The DOS version has all these excellent DOS sounds, though. So good.
I mean, excellent DOS sounds. You mean like the diamond dropping and the bombs exploding?
I love
and
the
clanging.
diamond dropping and like this clanging that's happening.
Yeah, all those are in the Amiga version as well. The only real difference is that the music is a little better. The music, which sadly I can't listen to right now because if I was, I'd be singing along to it.
Wait, his lyrics?
No, it's just that the music is so damn catchy.
Man, I just really appreciate that like specific flavor of like DOS game edginess that leads the quit button to be a noose.
Yeah.
Gotta love DOS game edginess. You know, I didn't even like look at that really. I'm just like, oh, it is a noose. You are correct. Oh
See, I
boy.
was finally figured solution, but oh, one too much. Karaoke is trying to work out how to get the anti-grav in the right place.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
got
there
the
is
idea. She just needs to get it on the right column.
Someone's just mentioned in chat there is a couple of people have tried to do remakes of this. Mentioning one in particular. I think I've actually noticed a bug in that version involving the anti-grav and the way it can get interrupted. But it's probably a good port apart from that. I don't remember. It's been a long time. It is the same levels, I believe.
You telling me that a Windows port of a puzzle game turns out to be annoyingly buggy? I don't know if I believe you.
So I don't actually know if this applies to any of the levels that come with the game, but that bug can actually make some levels impossible. And oh, Windeu just made more diamonds.
Diamonds are forever.
Yes! Now is TM going to get this? Yes?
Yeah, there you go, TM. Please? Yeah, okay, no, he's actually, you can tell he's looking at it. He's looking at the way it's rotating before clicking.
And actually using the mouse to click the buttons just because it's safer if you're not entirely sure.
Yeah, because you have to think. Like, it's just like pushing 1 and 2, like, you're not really, like, paying super good attention sometimes. Like, I don't when hitting buttons, but,
yeah.
like, if I gotta click. Look at some of that later.
And clicking takes commitment.
Yeah, clicking. We'll get some of the just pushing business. Buttons.
I have no idea how Carrie is going to handle this level, given the problems with the previous level.
First try, probably.
Yeah, now I say that.
This level, like, you just need to read the title and it tells you what to do.
Yes.
I had trouble with it because...
I don't think TM knows that the teleporter block or how it works. Oh, there we go, maybe.
But then that's just deleted one.
I don't think he realized that.
Yeah, I don't know if he even noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, he should know now.
He should know now that this is just eating his blocks.
And there goes the reset.
Let's see if you put it together, though. Exactly what happened.
Windeu ending up with 3 bombs to waste after that little mishap, but that's still pretty good. I think that may have been try and boom, last 3.
Yeah, TM knows exactly what's going on.
Kariohki has got it as well.
Nice.
Oh!
But then realizes the trap.
Yeah, almost first try.
Yeah, but that wasn't so much because of jumping the last one off as over-rotating and pushing the diamond sideways and off.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Windeu seems to have figured out how to do one of the twin challenges pretty fast.
Yeah. At this point, I think Windeu's gonna come second of these 4. It's a race on the other side, though.
Yeah, it's definitely evened up a lot. Carrie had some trouble getting started, but once she figured out the mechanics, she was able to do some of the weirder puzzles quickly.
Yeah, because what was it? She was on the first stage for a solid, 7 minutes.
Something
I don't
like
know about
that.
7, but I think 5. But yeah. Teleporter in the top. Oh no, they're all wrong column off as well. Windeu on to 24, TM on to 19, and Carrie just needs to work out to get the diamond down still. She almost had it the first time, and I don't know if she's going to remember that she almost had it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the trick is she needs to realize exactly where she made the mistake.
She made a straight line and it had the flashy symbols on it and whatnot. I wonder, can you just move it in a straight line?
No, it does have to be too wide.
Okay, because I'm that isn't useful for any part other than this, pretty much. Because it would push and pull. Or yeah, you know what? I guess because it would push and pull at the same time on the same track, it wouldn't mean anything.
Yeah.
True. You know, I wonder if the quote-unquote intended solution for this level is what Carrie was trying to do there, where you put the 2 green ones down and then use those to lower... Actually, no. Given the level title, probably not.
Well, actually, the fast solution is to do exactly this. Put the diamond on the top and then move the green blocks out sideways, and the diamond moves exactly enough to fall down. Oh! One more. But yeah, you can push the 2 green blocks down and then just pull them both out sideways at the same time, and it moves the diamond down exactly enough that you can then move it from there.
So Windeu seems to have figured out the trap for level 24, and it's going to be clearing that shortly.
Yeah. TM figured out ran into the trap in 20 and blown up the last 2 bombs at the same time. But is now moving on to 21. Yeah, let's see how Windeu handles this. I think. Oh.
Yep.
I think. I don't know if she's realised that she can just pull the diamond out of the air once it's down there.
It's one of those things. It's like a weird mental block that
Yeah.
you see a lot of people, I mean myself included, with these kinds of games, is that you have to do some weird movement mechanic to get something to somewhere, and then you get stuck on that. And you don't realize that there's a much simpler way to do it once you have moved it as far as you need.
Yeah. Looks like Windew's also going to try and move the bombs over the top.
So TM is
making a
got
mess.
a lot of
Yes.
blocks in the bottom half. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be possible to get them back up, but that's sort of a annoying spot to be in.
Does Carrie have this? No!
Ah,
So sad.
it's sort of a weird edge case. Like,
It is.
I don't
not
blame her for being
that
stuck on
well
that.
explained. In fairness.
Okay.
Like,
and
physically,
she
intuitively, it doesn't feel like
we got
that
the
should
frustration
happen in
diamonds
that
coming
case.
out.
Yeah. I used to do this when I was a lot younger, so I know exactly how she feels. Does look like Windew's parking the diamond out the way to get the bomb in place. And this level is looking near done, just as long as you don't drop the diamond. Yeah, and as Dark Aries just said in chat, TM being stuck on how these do this switch is exactly what Carrie needs, but they're both stuck, just in different places.
Okay, let's see.
What Windew's doing here is tricky, but I think it'll work.
Ah, no, wrong one. I have no idea what TM is trying to do. I think I know what he's trying to do, but
Yeah, I know what he's trying to do, but to be honest, I wonder if it's going to be possible to
overcomplicating.
do that in the time limit.
I think that.
Oh wait, maybe. Oh right, there is a time limit in the stage. It's really hard to see because it's gray on gray.
Yeah. The time limit doesn't start until you actually make a move, though.
Right.
That's nice.
And by make a move, I don't just mean draw the loop, but actually move the loop. So you do actually have a lot of thinking time, which for some levels you need.
Oh, that's good.
You do getting close to a solution, but also close to running out of time.
Oh man.
I'm not
Yes,
the biggest.
it's really tricky to navigate around those one wide gaps in the steel blocks.
Yeah. I don't. Neither of you realised you could actually take the bomb out through the lower room.
Oh, he doesn't
Which
have enough
makes-
time to fix this.
Nope.
Oh no. He's got to do it all over.
Maybe. Oh man, it's gonna be close. Yeah, no, it's done.
Oh, Carrie managed to fill up the entire screen with diamonds, so that's something.
I think he's trying to see if his. Oh no. Strategy's viable, maybe, but it'd be a hell of a lot more viable if he just, you know, made a bridge.
Build a bridge, get over it.
That's a getting over it with Bennett Foddy's a puzzle game, right?
I think the only puzzle is why that game exists.
Yeah.
No,
there
the
are
puzzle-
things about
the
the game
puzzle
that are puzzling.
I think no, the puzzle of that game is why.
Yeah,
That's it. That's the
right.
whole point.
I mean, like, even like the trailer for the game says, "I made this game for a specific type of person to hurt them." I mean, like, why are you making a game like that?
Okay, this time I think TM has the solution here. He's like slightly off rotate, but
Yeah, it certainly made it a lot harder on himself
Yeah.
than you needed to, but this will probably work.
Windeu probably has a solution for this as well.
Yeah, I think he gets it this attempt.
yeah, Windeu has a solution for this. Really
It's
slow
not-
solution.
Not a pretty solution, but it's a solution. Wow, that is a roundabout way of doing things. But it's working, and having watched someone play through this game, if they have a working solution, no matter how inefficient,
Yeah, as
better
long
than
as
trying
it's
to work out. Yeah. Go with what works. And Windeu is about to be done.
Yep,
Meanwhile,
that's it for
TM
Windeu.
finally managed to get through the do the big switch, and now has to. Yeah, GG. Yes, TM now has to work out how to get rid of these diamonds. The answer is carefully.
Yeah.
haha.
And okay. And that's not going to help.
You wasted more than 7 bombs there.
Yeah. This looks like frustration diamonds.
They make such a nice soothing noise.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, Sophie's just said exactly that. That realize you can manually cycle the diamond down is the tricky last part of this level, and it's proven to be a bit of a wall.
Yeah, I would certainly point to this one as the trickiest level in the goal.
Yeah, this by far. So, in helping to work out what the goal was, I actually had Sophie work out what her splits were for the first 25 levels, and I looked at which levels took the longest time. The big switch took a long time for her, mostly because she couldn't work out how to, once you switch them over, how to get the checkerboard pattern back. That was a very difficult level for her. The second most difficult level was level 17.
TM was trying to be real smart. It's like, I'll just stack these up so I won't have to restack them later, and then the diamond fell and just made more diamonds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I think Kariohki has,
In fairness, Nico, this diamond dropping is not
No!
really explained at all. So
Yeah.
it's just something you have to work out basically entirely by yourself. As for TM, I think this is just a case you've got to work out what you can get away with when moving diamonds around. And later levels teach you to be a lot less cautious with diamonds, but these earlier levels teach you to be cautious. Nope. This is actually really frustrating to watch someone struggle with. And I've gone through this twice now.
I imagine it's worse to play.
I actually don't remember how well I did with this level, because that was in 1994, which is
right. That's a while ago.
It's a small bit of time, 13 years.
No. 23 years.
Not 13. Think of it like 13. The 90s were only 10 years ago, remember.
I guess that's one way of putting it. Let's see. I think TM's on track to waste exactly 7 bombs. Because, yes, there's 9 diamonds left, and you need 4 to get rid of them. Be nice, you mate. Be nice. Thinking is important, even in losers, because bear in mind, Windeu, from having lost this match, has been eliminated, and one of TM or Kariohki will be eliminated as well.
I think Yume is referring to his recent match of Boulder Dash EX, which is a game submitted by me, in which you can bypass about half the puzzles in the game by just deboosting through the enemies.
Oh yeah, I commentated on that game.
That sounds good. Oh my god. Okay, so TM finally moves on.
Yeah.
To
he did eventually waste 7 bombs at the end, so.
Yeah, the Balderdash is it's certainly a game. There's a lot of variants of it, but I haven't. The only Balderdash I've played was a puzzle script one where you died in 1 hit and was incredibly laggy. So.
Yeah, that was actually the first version of Balderdash I'd seen that had a life bar, and I wasn't sure how that would affect the game.
Yeah.
Turns out quite a lot.
Yeah, the puzzle script where you died in 1 hit, but it just because it was so laggy on your inputs, everything was just terrible.
Yeah, the original Boulder Dash had you die in 1 hit, even from the diamond falling on your head.
I wonder if you could put that diamond on the green and then drop the greens, and it still explodes because it fell.
It explodes because it fell, and there was something below it when it fell.
Okay, I was just like, what if it stays attached? Okay.
Ooh.
The same mistake.
Yeah.
Again, this mechanic doesn't make a lot of intuitive physical sense.
No, it doesn't. But it's like once you get there, if you just rotate, yeah, I guess because you are trying, it's the same thing sort of. It's just that is really frustrating.
Yeah. You can definitely see the frustration. Yeah, I don't think I ever realised that the title of level 17 was a massive hint how to do the level until Sophie commented on it when she was playing through. So this game's interesting. It's a game not only do I have experience of having played this quite a lot of, but I have recent experience of seeing someone play it through and struggle with some of these levels. And Yeah, some of the later levels could be an entire an entire match by themselves.
TM has the solution to the second puzzle. He's so close, but he doesn't realize it. Oh, one more, please! What do you know?
Okay, no, that's still fine. Technically correct. Still technically correct. No, what?
There we go.
He had it in one more rotation, but he just decided against it. Wait, what are you doing?
I think he's getting stuck seeing that orange one in the middle between two red ones and thinking that he has to have one gap.
Oh, no,
there it is!
There we go.
12 seconds left.
He had it like one move away like 3 times during that.
And now having mouse accuracy. 10 seconds.
Come on, what do you know? Just drop it!
There we
go. My god.
Kick a stick. That's a good password. Okay, so we got 13 minutes left.
Actually, Aaron, that's the question. Did you play on further in this game?
No, I did not. I was very tired that day. I mean, I enjoyed the game. I might actually go back to it and play some more, but I was not feeling like it that day.
It is a very good game, but very much not a game I'd recommend when tired.
True.
But yeah, without saying and giving way too many details, let me know when you get to level 49.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've actually been playing another game that I learned about from this tournament, just casually blind all the way through. I was playing Shikin Joe.
Shikin Joe is a very fun game.
Yeah, it's the Mahjong puzzle pushing game.
Well, it's a puzzle pushing game with Mahjong tiles.
Exactly.
Or letter tiles, depending on which version you're playing.
Yeah. It's actually, I'm playing the same version. It's just that the tile set changed.
There's the Genesis version. There's the Game Gear version.
NES.
I haven't played any of the other ones. Both the Game Gear and the Genesis ones were goals in the last mystery tournament. They were fun to cast.
Casting it in this tournament was fun as well, because Spin Beast didn't realize he finished until 3 seconds before Cards was about to finish. And that's only because those crazy guys told him.
Yeah, so... Yes, some games aren't the most intuitive as to when you finish.
Yeah, in particular, that one didn't have a level number on screen unless
you if you go the other direction! So close!
Meanwhile, TM's trying to work out trying to bring the diamonds to the bombs. That's actually a big way of trying to do it. But not like that. There's a few different ways. I don't think I would have considered that one. But at least someone has realised that you can pass stuff through the bottom if you're careful. The trick is being careful.
Yeah, I think the reason why I didn't do that was because I knew I was going to have to drop the bombs from some height anyway, and it seemed easier to do it over the top.
I think she has it this time.
Alright.
No!
Don't do that! Oh! No, still okay. Still okay.
Still okay, but... Okay, wait. Maybe. Maybe though. No!
Oh.
She was so close!
Yeah, again, this mechanic just makes no sense and it sucks.
It's... What an abysmal level.
feels like it's taking her a long time to recompose between attempts as well.
That's understandable.
In particular there, she spent almost a minute doing nothing, just looking at it.
I think she knows that you can move the crystals. She's been doing that. I think she just doesn't realize that that's like more gentle
Yeah.
on the diamond. It doesn't count as the diamond falling.
That sure is a way of putting it, more gentle. I think actually it's...
You may, please!
I actually kind
Besides-
of like the moving crystal strategy a little bit better because it has a little bit more of a room for...
Error?
Yeah, I want to say there's a little bit more room for error because you aren't as worried about the bomb. Like, I was always super worried. Okay, this time I think they're gonna bring the bomb over.
Yeah, I think you realize that there's no way he's getting all three of those through there.
Oh, there is. You just
Oh, I guess,
one
yeah,
at a
he
time.
could, but yeah.
The way that he's doing it right now.
Yeah.
That's how
But
he's
the
getting
problem
it.
is then blowing up all three. It's a lot easier if you can blow up three with the first bomb.
Okay, so click one,
Can't...
and then move it back up.
Yeah, he can do that. He just has to have one of the diamonds in the gap at the
Yeah,
bottom.
now we can move all of them.
Yeah, and in fact, have it.
And because he's clicking, it's not as scary.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
All you had to do is make it.
No.
Not that it matters. I don't think in 8 minutes that karaoke's gonna
6
catch
minutes,
up.
yeah.
Although, maybe I'll be wrong.
So to give people an idea of what a good time for this is, I'm actually considering speedrunning this game. So I'm trying to think about what fast strats are for some of the levels, and so I played through 1 to 25 whilst waiting for the stream to start. I managed to do it in about 14 minutes. I could probably get that down a little because I know a couple of my solutions were a little sloppy as Carrie drops the diamond again. Right now, I think the question is she going to get it at all? And no, these are all pre-recorded. Was it this week or late last week? I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know when their match was
Yeah, this was
pre-recorded,
this week.
but
At least
Yeah,
mine.
some
This
of
week,
them are-
okay. So yeah, these are on tape because, hey, scheduling streams is hard. And so one person knows the results and is not saying anything. And yeah, they were both, well, each of the individual 1v1 matches had both players playing at the same time. The two 1v1 matches happened at different times though, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, and like Sophie is saying, the videos have been synced up so that... Oh!
No! Yeah, TM really wants to do it this way. This way seems like it's a lot harder.
It is a lot harder. But I think it's slightly more obvious because there's more things to push up things to the hole on that side.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so 4 minutes left, and so there's actually two things here. Is Carrie going to work out the solution to this level? Is TM going to finish?
He's like, I think he really wants to get this done. I don't know if he realizes.
In the hour.
He probably doesn't realize how far ahead he is.
No, they wouldn't have known at all because that's one of the things about blind racing. You don't know how the other player is doing. And yes, all these matches had a 1 hour time limit just to make sure the player didn't go completely...
Yeah, the rule is that after 1 hour, both players will stop, report where they are in the game, and if one player is ahead, then that player wins. If both players are on the same level, then they will continue playing until someone beats the next level. So, like a sudden death overtime.
Which has already happened once.
That's true.
It was a great sudden death overtime that I casted. That was so back and forth.
Yeah. But TM now realise if you want to move the last diamond over, you need to bring the brick down to push it up. But I don't know if that's... Nope.
Don't do that! He's got to be careful here. Don't want to drop that bomb.
He's got the diamonds through safely. Now needs to work out how to look 3 dives of that
Oh,
bomb
not like
and
that.
doesn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, there is definitely enough time to finish this level. Only if you know exactly what you need to do. And that isn't it. Oh dear.
He's running out of time here, though. I think he has to get it now.
Yeah.
The solution is so fiddly that you're going to need your whole minute and a half here just to execute it.
Especially this solution.
Yeah.
Try to send the diamonds through the letterbox. No, through the cat flap.
It is kind of what it is.
The letterbox would be the upper entrance.
I think Carrie might just be waiting out the timer here.
Yeah.
After constructing a big middle finger out of diamonds.
I missed that. But it is the sort of thing this game makes you want to do. TM might have a solution, but... Ooh, no. And that is time.
That's time.
And so, TM... yeah, TM crossing fingers. No, TM has won this. And congratulations to TM and to Aaron. They'll be moving on further in the tournament. Commiserations to Windeu and Kariohki. Unfortunately, your run in this tournament is over. But at least it means you won't have to play any more bad games. At least not in this tournament.
Remember, all games are bad.
I don't know. Some of them are bad.
All.
Some games are just worse than others. That's all.
Yes.
So yes, Aaron will move on. Oh. Aaron will move on to play NPC. TM will move on to play the winner of Tayman and Yoko, which I don't know if that match has happened yet.
Maybe it'll happen in 10 seconds. So maybe it'll happen in 10 seconds. I don't know.
But yeah, I think that's it for this game, unless you two have any thoughts.
I mean, not for this game, but I guess move on to the next game. Or I don't know if we have an intermission or any downtime.
There probably will be a few minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this game was fun.